Like I was saying, right when I ended the video, that first one, the light came on. I knew it was gonna happen. I don't. I think the spirits, that they know who's like who don't have respect for them. Uh, um, they're listening and watching all of us, especially here at our village where we warn people not to do certain things. My aunt, where we practice at, she used to be a juvenile judge at the Hopi courts, and there was a public defender, this really tall white man that was working there with them, and he needed a place to stay, so she rented out her spare trailer to him, and I forgot his first name, but his last name was, I think, Tager. He was real tall, real curly hair, had a beard. Really nice guy. But I guess I never saw him walking around out here. Even though he was right next door, I never really saw him either. And I guess he would go on his walks down this trail right across the road here. It's near the cliff. And that area is known where witchcraft is done, and there's supposedly some type of portal right there. Like, we're not supposed to be bringing home shards of pottery or bones or things like that. Fossils that we find, we're not supposed to be bringing those home. It's like you're waking up their spirits. Those pottery shards, they signify a burial ground, but they're all over. They just end up somehow up here on top, and that's kind of strange. Because I just seen some the other day, but they're all over. The burial grounds are down off the mesa, way down below, and they're not up here, of course. So I don't know how they end up here on top. But anyway, I think with all those videos on YouTube and TikTok, wherever, all these places where people are uploading them, they see these things that show themselves to them, these spirits. But like I was saying with that guy, Tager, he didn't really listen to my aunt, not to be bringing stuff home, but I guess he must have found some bones or something. I don't know what kind of bones he had, but he brought them to my aunt's trailer where he was staying at. In our Hopi belief, There it goes again. See? I'm not even moving. I'm just sitting still. But anyway, now I hope you believe the caretaker of this world in the creation story. He roams the earth. This place it don't belong to us. The Mother Earth, everything here on Earth. When we moved up here and from the third world to the fourth world that we're in right now, the fourth world, he told the Hopis, the human beings, that he's not giving this land to us. We're only borrowing it. So none of this stuff belongs to us. But anyway, he roams late at night. He comes through to check on everything, and I don't know, I think he came to that guy, to that Tigger, because his trail is just right back here behind the house. That's where he walks through when he's coming. And he saw it. He saw something in there and scared the shit out of him. I mean, he was like crying almost, my aunt said. He was so scared, and my aunt got mad at him and asked him why he was seeing that, why he saw that, or what he had done wrong. And he told her that he was bringing home these bones from this area right here, just off the cliff. And when you're warned about things like that by our people and you don't listen, they'll show themselves to you. They'll come after you, just like they do with all these people that go into haunted houses. They talk to them and they record them and all this crap. They have no respect for them. And they wonder why their lives turn out the way they do. They wonder why things happen to them. The karma is what comes back. And not only that, but also the spirits, the ghosts and whatnot. Because they don't respect them. Some of them don't believe in them, but they come to them to show them, here I am. And anyway, like in that movie, The Exorcism of Emily Rose, that priest in there says to that attorney, demons exist whether you believe in them or not. So she was saying in the movie that she's an atheist. I think that's what or agnostic. She was an agnostic. And that she was okay. I mean, that nothing was gonna bother her, but they did come to her. And that's a true story, that movie. But in this other, when I was in jail for my last, this past, in 2012 and 13 and 14, part of 14, I had 2-year sentence. Most of it I spent in Gallup at the, what was it called? McKinley County Jail in Gallup, New Mexico. And these guys, they sell little radios on the commissary in there, so I bought myself one, and you could listen to all the stuff in there from what they have. And this Navajo boy told me they had ghost stories and all these alien stories on this one channel. station. On the AM band, I think. I was listening to one of them, and he said they start talking around 1 a.m. Now, of course, you can't sleep in there because it's so noisy, and so I was up all night listening to that one night, and this guy from the producer of Ghost Hunters, that reality show, was on there, and they were interviewing him, and he was telling them that him and his team, like 8 or 9 people, were at this haunted house, a big 2-story house or something, a building or something of some sort, that where they were recording for several days and nights. And he said that on the last night they were so tired that they just didn't bother. I don't think they ate, but they just went to their rooms. He said like around 2 or 3 in the morning, one of the females from his team were calling him really hysterical, saying that there was something in her room with her. But he told her that she was just overreacting or imagining things, and told her to go to sleep. So he didn't bother to check on her. Early that next morning, they went to have breakfast, and she didn't show up. And they waited and waited, and she never showed up. So they went back to her. They had the manager of that hotel to go to her room. And I guess when they went in there, her whole room was destroyed. I mean, everything, the TV, the beds were broken, the chairs, the table in there, the refrigerator and the microwave were all like mangled, bent, and busted up. Real bad. There was holes all over in the walls, and like all this stuff was just thrown around. Even her tub and her toilet was broken, like into pieces. I think the bathtub was metal or something, and he said it was all bent out of shape. And they found her in a bedroom, in her room, where she was all twisted up in different ways. Real bad, like something just grabbed her and like squeezed them, like squeezing like a doll inside your hand, and just twisting her whole body up. She was totally mangled. And they found her dead in there like that. And later on, he was saying that something had followed them from that place where they were filming at. And I don't know. Of course he didn't get charged or nothing for it. Well, I don't know really the rest of the story with her family and whatnot, but that's what he was talking about. And it's like, to me, he didn't care at all. He didn't have no respect for that person, for their life, even the other people's lives that were with him. I think they shut down the show after that. He just wanted to continue on his own. And of course, there's a lot of money involved. That's why it's always money. He didn't learn from that, but he was saying that he found some younger man in South America somewhere, in Brazil, I think, who was possessed when he was young, but is now a Christian. But he was telling him, the young man was telling this producer that he was talking to Satan through his laptop. And of course, this guy, the producer of Ghost Hunters, wanted to meet him. And he was giving out 13 tickets, airline tickets, to take 13 people with him to South America to go meet this guy. It's a dog this time. Hey, Buster. What are you doing? Anyway, he said he was gonna go meet that guy that was talking. No, stay out of there. Anyway, he was giving out those tickets, 13 free airline tickets to meet that guy. But I know there was a catch to it. There had to be some money involved in all that. And he said that I think only 3 people. He had advertised it all around the world too, for these people to go with him. But only 3 people were signed up for it. I mean, who's dumb enough to go talk to someone that's in contact with the devil? I don't know, but it's so... I never heard anything about that guy again, the producer of Ghost Hunters. But it's so stupid to me that these people have no respect for the dead, for these spirits. They go around doing these satanic rituals, things like that. This village here is one of the most powerful places on earth, and it's filled with a lot of really weird things here that a lot of people talk about. There's caves and places like that all around the mesas here, or around the cliffs of this certain mesa here. I only went to one cave long time ago when we were just kids. We just went in part way and then came back out. But my cousin went all the way in there. It was huge. So I know this mesa here, of course it's not solid underneath. It's got all kinds of caves in it underneath. So I'm sure there's things that go on under there. These people here, it's strange what these medicine men tell us about at all these places. But of course it's not just here, it's all over the world where people do all these weird things. So I have a lot of respect for the dead and for these spirits. So I don't think I'll ever see one. They don't come to me. I mean, I hear these things inside the house. I felt someone touch me a few times when I was in jail, but that was when my brother committed suicide. And they say when they do that, they have anybody that passes away, they said the spirit of that person has 4 days to roam around and gets to visit everybody before they start their journey. So those 4 days straight, when my brother committed suicide back here at this cliff, and I know it had to have been him. He kept touching me on my back every morning for 4 days. It kept happening. But I was all alone in that cell. There was nobody in there with me. You can't see them, of course. Sometimes the kids can. The little ones and the cats and the dogs. They all see them. So anyway, these things are known to be coming into our realm of the living now, more so than before. That's why a lot of people are seeing them now. And I think the reason why is there's more humans that populated the earth, and there's more people with phones and cameras out there where these things are actually starting to show themselves. So these past few nights, I mean, not just recently, but like maybe a month ago, I kept seeing somebody walking up from the area that I'm talking about, that portal right here off the cliff. I would see somebody walking from there with their phone, their little tiny light on their phone, coming up towards the road right here. There's a paved road, like maybe 30 yards from where I'm sitting right now. And the trail leads off from there towards the cliff and towards that portal that they talk about. I kept seeing that light, like somebody coming up from there, and there's this other motion light right there next door that lights up this whole area. And you can see people walking on the road right there. But every time I saw that light coming up, there was nobody around. I never saw that person nobody, just a light moving, coming up from that trail right here. And it would just disappear. That's the only thing that I've been seeing kind of strange lately. But there's people that see other things in the village. All over the place, really. Like my brother works at the Hopi Healthcare Center at the clinic down here, and he's a security guard, and he said he's working nights. He said he sees things down there too. So yeah, people do these witchcraft things. They open up portals here and there, and they don't even know what these spirits are capable of doing and how many they're coming through. They probably don't even know how to close those portals, and it's just wide open for these things to come and go as they please. I mean, those people where was that? Switzerland? Some place called CERN. The Hydro Collider or something, where they were doing all the crazy shit, creating a black hole and all that crap. Damn, they're stupid, they playing God. So crazy. That's why this whole world is falling apart. There's nothing good anymore, seem like. I mean, the ceremony, it's for rain for our crops, moisture, but also good health and happiness, harmony, peace, love for all Hopi people, plus all mankind. It's for the whole world and also for the universe. All the ceremonies are like that. They're real powerful. They do certain things to, to pray for these things that go on here at our village and other villages. They all have a certain meaning to it. What the hell is that? Damn, I wish I had a better camera. There's some weird lights up there in the sky. They're not airplanes. But anyway, there's been a lot of jet fighters around here too. But yeah, these ceremonies are meant for the whole world. It's meant for prosperity, peace, and love. But to me, the evil has outweighed the good now. What the hell is that? It's like something going around in circles up there. I know if I point it that way, you're not going to be able to see it. You can't even see the stars with this thing. I mean, this is just a cheap-ass tablet. There's another one. They're like going around in circles or something. They're not blinking. Wait, that one. There's a plane out there. But there's something else flying out there too that's... I don't know, you can't see it though. Not on this cheap old tablet. There it is again. What the hell is... There's two of them. Holy shit. Maybe I should get my other phone. That one has a better camera, but I don't think it'd be able to pick it up because they're real small. I should just try it and upload that one, see if you guys can see it. Well, anyway, I was just trying to see if I could see anything with this light that kept coming on. Just because I'm talking about it, it stopped. Nothing, the light didn't come back on. It's still blinking, the light, the red light. That's where I have it hanging on my, under the roof part that sticks out over the wall. But I have a friend, if you go on his YouTube channel, his name is, it's called Sheepheads Productions. Damn, there it is again. He has videos of these lights in his area, and it's actually down towards where he lives at, where these lights I can see. It's in near Kayenta, Arizona. It's like a Navajo town where he lives at. And he's got videos of these things too. So a lot of people have been seeing different things lately. these lights all over. That's why I like to sit out here and see if I'll see something. But like I said, they're not gonna show themselves to me. I just kind of wonder why. Yeah, I just think that a lot of people have no respect for them. That's why they see them. So I always feed them, whether they're around or not. But hey, man, you guys be careful out there. And I'm always praying for you guys. I wish I had the power to help everyone. Then, of course, I ain't God either. All these people say things like that. Um, I still help my people with different things that they need as much as I can. So, anyway, I'll talk to you guys again. Have a nice night, a nice day. Be well, be happy. Don't worry, be hopey. And pray for your family. Pray for those who are about to get sick. Pray for those who are sick. Pray for the evil ones. Pray for the animals and the trees, the plants, the air, the water, the rocks, the sand. Pray for Mother Earth. She needs it. And pray for yourself last. I'll talk to you again.